everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Olivia, a test prep expert at study.com. Today, we're tackling the TOEFL writing task, specifically how to structure your essay so it hits every point on the rubric and lands you a band 6. Here's the key idea. Your writing score doesn't come from fancy vocabulary or long, complicated sentences. It comes from a rubric, a short checklist the raters score you against. So, if you know exactly what's on that checklist and build your essay to hit each item on purpose, a top score stops being a mystery. Let me show you how. So, let's look at that checklist. On the Writing for an Academic Discussion task, the rubric rewards 3 things: relevant, clearly developed ideas, a variety of language, and accurate language. That's it. 3 things. A band 6 essay isn't the one with the biggest words. It's the one that hits the top of all 3 lines at once. So, everything we do from here is aimed at those 3 and nothing else. And notice what's missing from that list. Being clever, being long, or sounding like a textbook. Raters aren't grading how impressive you sound. They're grading whether you develop a relevant idea in varied language accurately. Here's a structure that hits all 3 every time. Step 1. State your position in one clear sentence and make sure it directly answers the question. If the prompt gives you 2 sides, pick one. Don't sit on the fence. Step 2. Give one specific reason for your position. Step 3. This is the one that earns your score. Back that reason with a concrete, detailed example. Step 4. Add a sentence that acknowledges the other side. And Step 5. Save your last 20 seconds to reread and fix small mistakes. 5 steps in that order every time. It's short enough to memorize and flexible enough to work on any prompt they give you. Now watch it come together on a real prompt. Say the professor asks whether universities should require students to attend class in person, and 2 students take opposite sides. A weak response says, "I disagree because online learning is convenient and good for students." A strong response says, "I disagree. Online learning lets students revisit difficult material. Last semester, I replayed a statistics lecture 3 times before it finally clicked." That said, in-person classes do help students who struggle to stay motivated on their own. Now here's why that strong version scores at the top, line by line. First, developed ideas. The weak answer just lists a benefit, it's convenient, and stops. The strong answer takes one idea and shows it in action with a specific moment, replaying that lecture 3 times. That's the difference between a listed idea and a developed one, and it's the single biggest thing raters reward. Second, variety of language. A weak answer runs in one gear, short, identical sentences. Online learning is good. It is convenient. It helps students. I like it. Every sentence is the same shape, so it reads flat. The strong answer changes gears. It makes a claim, then flips to the other side with "that said," and folds a reason into a longer sentence with "because." Same ideas, but now there's a mix of short and long sentences and real connectors. That range, not big words, is what the rubric means by variety of language. And third, accuracy. Here, the ideas can be identical. It's the grammar that separates them. A weak answer says, "Online learning lets students revisit difficult material and it helped them to focus." You can still understand it, but the slips pile up. A missing plural, a wrong verb, an extra word. The strong answer fixes them. Online learning lets students revisit difficult material and it helps them focus. Nothing fancy changed, just clean grammar. That's exactly what your last 20 seconds of proofreading protects, and it's the easiest set of points to stop giving away. Hit all 3 and you're writing at a band 6 level. Before we practice, avoid the 4 traps that cost people the most points. 1. Sitting on the fence. If you don't pick a side, you can't develop it. 2. A vague example. "My friend improved" isn't an example. It's another opinion. Give the specific detail. 3. Reaching for big words you can't control. One clean sentence beats one impressive sentence with 3 errors because the rubric rewards accuracy, not ambition. And 4. Skipping the proofread. You've just written a strong essay, so don't hand back easy points at the very end. So how do you make this automatic? You practice it against the same rubric that scores the real test. That's where I'll point you to study.com. As the official TOEFL test prep partner, its practice is built with the exam makers, so you're rehearsing the real task, not a guess. Start with a quick diagnostic. It shows you which rubric point is costing you the most, whether that's development, variety, or accuracy. Then, every time you write a response, the personalized AI tutor teaches you the strategies you need to reach your target score. So you know exactly which areas to strengthen and how to fix it. Do that a few times, and this structure stops being something you remember and becomes how you naturally write. So that's the whole game for TOEFL writing. Learn the 3 things the rubric rewards and build every essay to hit all 3 on purpose. Next up, I'm breaking down the speaking section the same way, the templates that get you a band 6. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Head to study.com to practice your writing against the real rubric, drop your target score in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.